Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Friday, the 23rd of August, 2019. Happy Friday, everyone. We're back with Sawyer's Path Tarot. I just felt like finishing out the week for us with this deck. It keeps calling to me. So our card from the bottom of the deck today is the Empress. Well, beauty of beauties, there she is, the goddess of them all, right? Love her card. You know, the Emperor and the Empress, they rule over the realm. It's, you know, the kings and queens, they've got their kingdom, their queendom, right? I remind you of that every time we see them. But the Emperor, the Empress, they rule the empire. And the Empress herself speaks to us of cycles and rhythms. The number 9 figures prominently with her because she's often shown pregnant on the card. So 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, whatever 9 equates to for you in your numerology, you may want to check it out. She brings abundance and fulfillment. She's a master manifester. She just simply creates. She goes with the flow. She's in harmony with cycles and rhythms. We've got the moon phases in a necklace here with her as well. And we have a fawn on the card. And this indicates gentle changes, 40-day cycles. So there's definitely something unfolding in its own right timing. My sense of it as I look at this, we have the sun. So we have joy and happiness, connection, love, harmony. All good things here under the sun with the Empress. Our co-creative force is strong. And the reminder from her is to go with the flow for all of it. Let's see what she connects with. 7 of Cups. Well, here's why, right? There's a little bit of chaos and confusion on this card. 7s in tarot, though, their message is heaven touching earth. That happens in our own heart space. This, though, is confused and chaotic energy. I call it the spoiled for choice card. The inability to make a choice or to make a decision, feeling scattered, feeling like there's too much to look at, and perhaps a sense of overwhelm. The reminder when we see the 7 of Cups is to get back to the heart of the matter. And certainly we've seen a lot of that message this week in the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Swords that have shown up in the readings. So if this card is no surprise here after seeing those cards, because if we've been in a mental process and we're not having harmony between head-heart, that creates chaos, confusion. Then, you know, we've got the Empress overseeing the reading itself. She's the reminder that everything has its own right season and its own right sense of timing. And this is where we need to be, yet grounded in our heart space. And that's not happening here on this 7. So, spoiled for choice, too many details, maybe looking at the whole picture anxiously off that 9 of Swords from yesterday's reading. And when we take that lens, when we take that view, it can all seem like too much detail, too much to sort. So this is a reminder to break it down into smaller pieces and get focused on the heart of the matter. We saw that with the 3 of Swords. This may be something that's reconciling for us in this week. And we may arrive at the energy we find here in this 7, and now we have to traverse that as well. So let's do that by getting grounded into our heart space, grounded into the sun and moon energy we also saw in yesterday's reading, and here represented on the Empress's card too. We have the sun. So this tells us that all things will work out favorably, and we could maybe, as I told a dear friend yesterday in a reading, maybe take our foot off the gas. Maybe not push so hard, maybe not try to speed our way through something that is unfolding in its own right way to our benefit and bounty. Get in heart space alignment with that. Get refocused on what it is you desire to create, what's in the manifestation process for you, and hold a vision for it in your mind's eye, seeing yourself on the other side of whatever situation or circumstance is causing the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, now Seven of Cups to show up in the readings. Okay? So come back to what got mentioned the other day. I think it was on Monday's reading. Monday or Wednesday. I reminded you of the 17-second rule here. Spend 17 seconds in pure thought on what it is you are co-creating, and it's the equivalent of 2,000 action hours. And then again, you can increase it and also increase the action hours. So get in your heart space, hold a vision for whatever outcome is most desirable and in alignment with your heart, with your now happiness and your oncoming happiness, and just see yourself there. That's where you can do the real work and get yourself through the chaos and confusion of the seven and allow heaven to touch earth in your heart space, right? And then again, there's also the I love and appreciate how it feels to mantra that you can use. So go for that. Let's see what's next. Nine of Pentacles, such a beautiful card. Love this card. Here's the number 9 connecting with our Empress here. What I love so much about this card is that this individual is independent, free-spirited, a self-made person. They are abundant. They are generous of spirit. They are in harmony with reciprocity. So they give and receive very well, and they've got a wild streak. It's not exactly obvious, but not really hidden either. So this is more the grounded type of energy for us to reside in through the day that will help us navigate whatever's going on in our Seven of Cups. So adopt the free-spirited happiness of the 9, the faith of the Empress, and trust that heaven is touching earth within your own heart space, no matter what you're facing, what could be overwhelming you at this time. Just go right to the vision of seeing yourself on the other side of it. This is now behind you, and everything has worked out favorably under the sun. Okay, next card, we have the Magician. Beautiful. More manifestation. So we start the reading with it. We're closing the reading with it. And keep in mind that the Magician tells us we have all the resources we could possibly require to create the outcome we're dreaming for. When we do see the Magician, though, he reminds us that we could be distracted. And certainly with the Seven of Cups here, there is a distraction in the form of chaos, confusion, potential anxiety left over from the 3 and the 9 of Swords that we've seen this week. So that requires reconciliation. And if there is a distraction, we want to know what we're being distracted from. So I'm going to pull a card right off the top of the deck, because that's the other message of the Magician. While you're looking in one direction, he could be picking your pocket. So let's not take our eye off the goal, the dream, and the intention. So what are we potentially being distracted by from the Magician? And we get the Ace of Swords. Brilliant clarity. We had that message in yesterday's reading as well, because we had the sun and the moon. We had brilliant clarity of the sun. Everything's lit. Nothing is obscured. There is no shadow there. We can see it all. And sometimes that's when we lose our field of vision, isn't it? But we also had the moon, which is brilliant clarity of our intuition. Those came together in yesterday's reading. And the 7 has the potential, along with the Magician, to distract us. But the Ace of Swords is here saying, brilliant clarity, everlasting strength, get your thoughts in order, get yourself grounded, Empress, refocus on your intention. Hold that vision for at least 17 seconds. And then do it again when you find yourself distracted again, and then do it once more Just keep coming back to love and happiness. Stay focused there. All right, let's do our angel answer deck. Ask a question if you have one. Let the cards confirm something for you. All right, our first card is, look at this. How harmonious is that? Perfect timing, right? We're going to put that with the Empress because everything in its own right season with her. She understands there's a growth process to all things. We, on the other hand, might be tapping our toe, sighing, rolling our eyes dramatically, and hoping to rush that clock some. I know I do that from time to time. Oh, yes, I do. So, perfect timing. Get in alignment with the season of things and allow for the universe to deliver in its own right way exactly what you've asked for. All right, next card. I believe we had this yesterday. Success again, emphatically. So definitely, oh God. Whew, I thought there was a spider crawling on me. That was chilling. Yeah, I think we had success yesterday. So emphatic success by getting in alignment and harmony, just like we've been saying through every reading this week. We've been guided back to that. Get into your heart space, get into the clarity that you had prior to this other energy showing up. Trust it. My guides are saying just stay on course. It doesn't matter. Oh, this came flying out of the deck. Great. Remain positive. It doesn't matter what's showing up in front of you in this 7. Sure, there may be a lot of options, there may be a lot of details, there may be a lot of information even, but it can be sorted as long as you don't get distracted and you stay clear and you trust the journey and you trust the universe to deliver. Abundance. We've seen this one a couple times now too. So trust in all of that. You have an abundance of resources to draw on to co-create the outcome you're dreaming for. All right, next card, last card, is our affirmation from the universe has your back. And we get the presence of love will always cast out fear. Well, there it is. Summarizes this reading very well, but it also summarizes the readings of this week very well. Well, that's sweet. Happy Friday again, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, as always, here on the channel. And do leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you very soon with the next message. Peace, joy, love, happiness to each and every one of you. And a happy reconciliation to whatever's being sorted here. Bye for now, everyone.